The Exorcist. In 1949, in Cottage City, Maryland, a boy named Roland Doe was allegedly possessed by demons. His family sought help from priests, leading to a series of exorcism rituals. The events, shrouded in secrecy, inspired William Peter Blatty's novel, The Exorcist. The subsequent film adaptation in 1973 shocked audiences worldwide with its chilling portrayal of demonic possession. The Amityville Horror. In 1974, Ronald DeFeo Jr. murdered 6 members of his family in Amityville, New York. A year later, the Lutz family moved into the house, experiencing paranormal phenomena. Their terrifying ordeal became the basis for Jay Anson's book, The Amityville Horror, and subsequent film adaptations, including the 1979 version. An American Haunting. In 1817, the Bell family of Red River, Tennessee, faced a haunting by an entity tormenting young Betsy Bell. Mysterious noises, physical attacks, and sightings plagued the family for years. The legend inspired the 2005 film An American Haunting, depicting the Bell Witch's eerie reign of terror. The Entity. In 1974, Doris Bither reported being attacked by unseen forces in her Culver City home, a case investigated by parapsychologists. The haunting, including physical assaults and levitation, was the basis for Frank DeFelitta's novel The Entity and the subsequent 1982 film. The Haunting in Connecticut. In the 1980s, the Snedeker family moved into a former funeral home in Southington, Connecticut, plagued by terrifying apparitions and possessions. Their ordeal was depicted in the 2009 film The Haunting in Connecticut, based on Ray Garton's book, In a Dark Place, The Story of a True Haunting. The Conjuring. In 1971, the Perron family experienced malevolent forces after moving into their Rhode Island farmhouse. Paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren were called in to help. Their case inspired the 2013 film The Conjuring, directed by James Wan, capturing the Warrens' terrifying encounter with demonic forces. The Hills Have Eyes. In 1974, the Sawney Bean family, a clan of cannibals, preyed on travelers in the Scottish Highlands. Their gruesome exploits inspired Wes Craven's 1977 film The Hills Have Eyes, depicting a stranded family's nightmarish encounter with a savage, mutated clan in the American desert. Wolf Creek. In the Australian outback, backpackers Joanne Lees and Peter Falconio encountered serial killer Mick Taylor in 2001. Falconio was murdered and Lees managed to escape. The chilling event served as the inspiration for the 2005 film Wolf Creek, highlighting the terror of being hunted in the desolate wilderness. The Girl Next Door. In 1965, in Indianapolis, Sylvia Likens suffered unspeakable torture and abuse at the hands of Gertrude Banisewski and her children. The chilling case shocked the nation, highlighting the depths of human depravity. Jack Ketchum's novel The Girl Next Door brought attention to the tragedy, later adapted into a haunting film in 2007, leaving viewers disturbed by the darkness lurking in suburbia. The Mothman Prophecies. In 1966-67, in Point Pleasant, West Virginia, residents reported sightings of a winged creature dubbed the Mothman. Witnesses experienced eerie premonitions of impending disasters. Investigative journalist John Keel chronicled these events, inspiring the 2002 film The Mothman Prophecies, leaving audiences wondering about the enigmatic creature's origins and its connection to the inexplicable. The Silence of the Lambs. In the early 1990s, FBI agent Clarice Starling sought the help of incarcerated cannibalistic serial killer Dr. Hannibal Lecter to catch another killer, Buffalo Bill. Their twisted psychological exchanges unfolded against the backdrop of Buffalo Bill's heinous crimes. Thomas Harris's novel The Silence of the Lambs was adapted into the gripping 1991 film, leaving viewers captivated by the eerie dance between hunter and prey. Dahmer. From 1978 to 1991, Jeffrey Dahmer committed a series of gruesome murders in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, luring and killing young men. His heinous crimes remained undetected for years until his arrest in 1991. The chilling case inspired the 2002 film Dahmer, delving into the disturbed mind of one of America's most notorious serial killers, leaving audiences perplexed by the depths of human depravity. The Exorcism of Emily Rose. In 1976, in Bavaria, Germany, Anneliese Michael underwent a series of exorcisms in an attempt to rid her of demonic possession. Despite the tragic outcome of her death, her ordeal raised questions about faith, mental illness, and the supernatural. Scott Derrickson's 2005 film, The Exorcism of Emily Rose, presented the case through the lens of a courtroom drama, leaving audiences to ponder the nature of evil and the limits of human understanding. The Strangers. In 2005, in rural Kentucky, a young couple, Kristen McKay and James Hoyt, encountered 3 masked assailants who terrorized them in their secluded vacation home. The motive behind the strangers' chilling attack remained unknown, leaving the couple and audiences alike haunted by the randomness of violence. Brian Bertino's 2008 film, The Strangers, captured the unnerving uncertainty of being preyed upon by faceless assailants. The Exorcism of Anna Eklund. In the early 20th century in England, Anna Eklund suffered from demonic possession, leading to her family seeking the aid of Catholic priests for exorcism rituals. The secretive nature of the events and the alleged manifestations of evil baffled those involved. The case served as inspiration for the 2016 film The Exorcism of Anna Eklund, leaving viewers to question the boundary between faith and superstition. The Possession. In 2003, a family purchased an antique box at a yard sale in Portland, Oregon, unaware of the sinister forces it harbored. Their daughter became increasingly possessed by an ancient evil contained within the box. The mysterious origins and malevolent nature of the box left the family and viewers alike grappling with the horrors unleashed. The 2012 film, The Possession, explored the chilling consequences of encountering dark forces beyond comprehension. The Rite. In the early aughts, American seminarian Michael Kovac traveled to Rome to attend exorcism school. There, he witnessed the rituals performed by seasoned exorcist Father Lucas Trevant. Their encounters with demonic possession challenged Michael's skepticism and faith. Inspired by true events, The Rite, released in 2011, delved into the mysterious world of exorcism, leaving audiences to contemplate the battle between good and evil in the spiritual realm. Open Water. In 1998, in the Caribbean Sea, American tourists Tom and Eileen Lonergan vanished during a scuba diving trip. Left behind by their tour boat, they were never seen again. Their disappearance sparked a haunting mystery explored in the 2003 film Open Water, leaving audiences to ponder the terrifying isolation and uncertainty of being lost at sea. The Town That Dreaded Sundown. In 1946, in Texarkana, Arkansas, a masked killer terrorized the town, targeting young couples parked in secluded areas. Dubbed the Phantom Killer, the perpetrator's identity remained unknown. The chilling spree inspired the 1976 film The Town That Dreaded Sundown, shrouding the true identity of the killer in mystery and leaving the town gripped by fear. The Zodiac Killer. In the late 1960s and early 1970s, the Zodiac Killer terrorized the San Francisco Bay Area with a series of cryptic letters and murders. Despite numerous investigations and suspects, the killer's identity remains a mystery to this day. The enigmatic case inspired the 1971 film The Zodiac Killer, delving into the terrifying reign of a serial killer who eluded capture, leaving audiences captivated by the unsolved puzzle. The Sacrament. 1978, in Jonestown, Guyana, a documentary crew visited the People's Temple Agricultural Project, led by cult leader Jim Jones. The seemingly idyllic community hid dark secrets of manipulation and control. The harrowing events culminated in a mass suicide, leaving the world stunned. Inspired by the Jonestown Massacre, the 2013 film The Sacrament explores the chilling allure of cults and the power of charismatic leaders. The Conjuring. The Devil Made Me Do It. In 1981, in Connecticut, Arne Cheyenne Johnson stabbed his landlord, Alan Bono, claiming demonic possession as his defense. Ed and Lorraine Warren investigated, uncovering a sinister presence manipulating events. The case became the first U.S. court trial to use demonic possession as a defense. The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It, 2021, delves into this chilling case, blurring the lines between reality and the supernatural. The Blair Witch Project. In 1994, 3 student filmmakers disappeared in the Black Hills Forest near Burkittsville, Maryland, while shooting a documentary about the local legend of the Blair Witch. Their footage was found a year later, revealing their terrifying ordeal. The mysterious circumstances of their disappearance and the eerie legend of the Blair Witch unfolded in the ground-breaking 1999 film, leaving audiences wondering about the boundary between fact and fiction. Thank you for joining us in these cinematic tales of terror inspired by true stories. Remember, while these movies are based on real events, they may vary in their level of adherence to the truth, often taking creative liberties for storytelling purposes. Click the next video to uncover another haunting tale on MythEeries.